everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Marie and I'm 22 years old and I live in Copenhagen, Denmark, and welcome to my channel. So today I actually felt like playing around again, so I created this beautiful look for you guys. I used the Hasina 2 palette from Blush Tribe. Actually a palette I've been playing around with quite a lot. Even though I haven't been posting, I have been playing with this palette, so just wanted to let you guys know that I have been absolutely loving this palette so much. I do have a review of this palette on my channel here, so I will link that in the description box, but let's just get started. So I'm actually going to be priming my face with the NARS Radiant Primer. Normally I will be mixing this one in the Becca Backlight, but I think I'm running out of the Becca Backlight one and I wasn't really doing anything other than just filming that day, so I decided to just only go in with the NARS Primer, and then I'm combining it with the NYX Angel Veil Primer. I'm only using this one on like my pore areas or anywhere where I get a little bit oily, because it is quite a dry primer if you ask me. It's like a smoothing primer. Personally, I feel like it's a little dry, so I don't like to put it anywhere where I tend to get dry. But other than that, I've actually really been liking this primer lately. So I'm going to be using the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Chantilly to cover up any acne scarring, acne spots, anything that I have that I feel like needs a little bit of extra coverage. I never blend it fully out, I just go straight in with my foundation on top. And today I'm using the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25 Hour Nude, the full coverage one, because they did discontinue the medium coverage one. But personally I actually feel like they're equally good. This one just covers a little bit more. I'm using the color 100 Ivory. So to set my foundation, I will be using the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder, probably my all-time favorite setting powder ever, other than the CoverGirl. I feel like those two are probably the ones that do the most for me. But I'm using this one just to set my face very lightly. It's not so drying because it's infused with coconut water, so it's a little bit more on the hydrating side of a powder. And then I'm actually going to use the Born This Way concealer, the new concealer from Too Faced. I'm using the color Swan, which you may be a little bit surprised to hear because Swan is actually my foundation color. Like Cloud and Swan, I feel like I can use both. Cloud is the most perfect match for me out of the two, but Swan is alright as well. But as a concealer, it's actually quite brightening. First of all, because this foundation is a tad bit too dark for me, and then also because it is very, very high coverage, so it appears lighter. For all my pale people out there, to make a concealer lighter than you, pick something that's high coverage. They often appear lighter than your foundation, especially if you already have a foundation that might be a little bit too dark for you. So this one actually works really well for me. And then I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Baking Powder in Ghost. I'm not going to be baking, I'm just going to be applying it to my concealer, which this one also helps really well because it is like pure white. So it comes in different shades, and mine is in the color Ghost, and when it's pure white it does not darken up my concealer, it actually more brightens, which is what I really need. So that one can definitely help as well if you have trouble finding something that's light enough. And then I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Dip Brow in Taupe to do my brows. And also using the Benefit Brow Gel to set my brows. To prime my eyes, I will be using the Marc Jacobs Coconut Eye Primer, which is one of my favorite eye primers in the whole entire world. And as you guys know, I will be going in with the Hasina 2 palette from Blush Tribe, one of my favorite palettes. Y'all know I hope my Blush Tribe palette's very, very dear to my heart. I'm using the color Iris, this really pretty lilac-y pink pastel color as my transition shade, and just using a blending brush to blend this all over my entire crease and my outer V as well. And so I just keep going in circular motions and windshield motions until I'm somewhat satisfied. You can definitely build it up. It's not like, don't be afraid to build this color up. This is the one that's going to help you throughout like this look to make help blending and everything. Also when all the colors on the lid come on, you want to use this color to blend everything together, so don't be afraid to stack this on. So I'm going to be using the color Mohan. I'm still going to be using quite a large blending brush. This one here is from NYX. I will be focusing this color out here on the outer V as well. Normally I go in with more defined blending brushes for my second crease shade, but I decided to go in with a more fluffy one here as well because you still want the purple to kind of dominate. So this one you need to work with a little bit. I will be using the color Iris, the first shade, to help assist in the blending to make sure that both are blended really well together. But I will be kind of like using it in the outer V, focusing this color on the outer V, and then of course slowly, gradually making it blend out or fade out towards the inner corner, like as you can see here. So yeah, here I'm going in with Iris just to make sure everything is blended, so I'm kind of alternating between the two shades. Using the color Brie, which is a really nice turquoise color, I'm going to be using a flat eyeshadow brush and dabbing this onto the outer part of my lid. And you can take it up into the crease a little bit. We will be blending this one and the purple one together anyways. So I'm just going to be using this on the, like, I would say probably the outer 3/4 of my lid. Just dabbing it on. Using this color right here called Anika, which is a very pretty light blue color, I'm going to be adding this to my inner corner right here. And of course, I'm going to be alternating between the two sides of the brush because I'm using the same brush just to make sure that the turquoise and the light blue are blended. And here I'm going in with Iris to make sure everything is blended as well in the crease. Again, like I said, this is the color that you want to help assist in the blending. Every time you add a new shade, you want to go in with Iris again to make sure everything comes together nicely and is blended. Using Iris on my lower lash line as well right here, just with the same brush, just to add a little bit of something to the lower lash line. Using glitter glue in my tear duct and my inner corner, I'm using the NYX glitter primer. I'm using the Makeup Forever Artistic Glitter, the Starlit Glitters. This one here is in the color turquoise. I love the glitters from Makeup Forever. They're kind of unique. This one here is like a turquoise, so it's blue from some angles, green from other angles. And what I like about the Makeup Forever glitters is they actually switch colors depending on what eyeshadow you're pairing it with, which I think is super unique. And then I'm going to be using the color Jade right here just on my brow bone. And by the way, I used the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara, my favorite mascara ever, and the Blush Tribe Caress lashes, which I'm pretty sure they discontinued these lashes, but they have a lot of other lashes to choose from, so I'm definitely going to be looking at some new lashes from Blush Tribe very soon. I'm using my favorite bronzer here. This one here is from Anastasia in the color Rosewood. This is definitely in my top 3 favorite bronzers ever. Then I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass lighting palette. This one here is in the color Ethereal Edit, and I'm using the blush color as my blush, and then I'm mixing the 2 highlighting shades and using those as my highlighter. For lips, I will be using the Marc Jacobs Hydrating Lip Gloss Stick. This here is in the color Candy Bling. I really love this one because it's super pigmented, but honestly, you can feel that it's hydrating and it lasts really well. So that's the look for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope you guys will subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram and check out my pictures of this look. So I hope you guys are having an absolutely wonderful day and a wonderful week, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys!